Yo, what is up, everybody? It's the Adventures here, and listen up, because today we're about to dive into a city that pulsates with history, a city that's buzzing with life, filled with vibrant energy and endless possibilities, a city that's, well, it's basically the heart of America, right? The epicenter of politics, culture, and history. We're talking about Washington, D.C., the nation's capital, where every corner tells a story. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie fanatic, an art aficionado, or just someone looking for an epic adventure, DC has something for everyone. From world-class museums to mouth-watering food scenes, and trust me, I've explored every nook and cranny of this city. I've walked its streets, tasted its flavors, and soaked in its culture. This isn't just another generic travel guide. Oh no, this is a deep dive into the soul of DC. This is about experiencing DC, feeling its energy, and truly living it. We're talking iconic landmarks, hidden gems, and everything in between. From the majestic Lincoln Memorial to the secret gardens and alleys that only locals know. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through the top 12 things you absolutely have to do in Washington, D.C. Get ready for an unforgettable adventure.
First up, we're hitting up a true American icon, the Lincoln Memorial. This place is more than just a tourist spot. It's a piece of American history. I remember the first time I came here, it was with my pops. And let me tell you, the sheer scale of this place just blows you away. It's like stepping into a different era. You walk up those steps, and you're greeted by Honest Abe himself, immortalized in marble. It's humbling, you know? You can almost feel the weight of his legacy. This isn't just a statue. It's a symbol of unity, of strength. It stands as a reminder of what this country has been through and what it stands for. And don't even get me started on the view from the top. It's breathtaking. You've got the reflecting pool stretching out before you, the Washington Monument piercing the sky. It's a sight you won't forget. It's like a postcard come to life. Take your time here, soak it in. Every corner has a story to tell. Read the inscriptions, feel the weight of history. Each word carved into the stone carries a piece of the past. It's worth it, trust me. You'll leave with a sense of awe and inspiration. Oh, and pro tip, come at night. The atmosphere is completely different. The monument lit up against the dark sky, pure magic. It's an experience you won't want to miss.
Next stop, we're blasting off to the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum. Listen, even if you're not an aviation geek, like me, I'm obsessed, this place is mind-blowing. We're talking about the Wright brothers flyer, the Apollo 11 command module, the Space Shuttle Discovery. It's like walking through a timeline of human ingenuity. You can touch a moon rock, check out the IMAX theater, even try out a flight simulator. It's interactive, it's educational, it's just plain cool. And the best part, it's completely free. You can spend hours here getting lost in the world of aviation and space exploration. Seriously, add this to your list, you won't regret it. Alright, let's slow things down a bit and head over to the tidal basin. Now, this place is especially magical in the spring when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom. Picture this, thousands upon thousands of delicate pink flowers framing the monuments, reflecting in the water. It's like stepping into a painting. But even if you're not here during cherry blossom season, the tidal basin is still worth a visit. Take a stroll, rent a paddle boat, have a picnic under the trees. It's the perfect spot to escape the city buzz and just relax. And hey, while you're here, swing by the Jefferson Memorial. It's stunning, especially at sunset.
All right, time to get our political game on. We're heading to the United States Capitol, the heart of American democracy. This place is buzzing with energy. You can feel the history as soon as you step inside. You can take a tour, check out the Senate and House chambers, even witness a session of Congress if you're lucky. And don't forget to snap a pic of the iconic dome. It's even more impressive in person. Whether you're a political junkie or just curious about how the government works, the Capitol building is a must-see.
Next up, we're getting our culture on at the National Gallery of Art. This place is a haven for art lovers, with a collection that spans centuries and continents. We're talking Van Gogh, Monet, Rembrandt, Degas. The list goes on and on. And the best part, it's completely free. Spend an afternoon wandering through the galleries, getting lost in the brushstrokes, letting the art speak to you. Trust me, even if you're not an art buff, you'll find something to appreciate here. Oh, and make sure to check out the sculpture garden. It's the perfect spot to relax and soak up the creative vibes.
All right, time for a little exercise. We're hitting the National Mall, and trust me, you're going to want to wear your walking shoes for this one. This sprawling green space is basically America's front yard, stretching from the Lincoln Memorial all the way to the Capitol building. You've got monuments and museums galore, from the Washington Monument to the World War II Memorial, the National Museum of Natural History, the American Indian Museum. Seriously, you could spend days here and still not see everything. Grab a coffee, pack a picnic, and just wander. It's the perfect way to experience the heart of DC.
Next up, we're going behind the scenes at the most famous address in the world, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, aka the White House. This iconic building has been the residence of every U.S. president since John Adams in 1800. This isn't just a house, it's a symbol of American power and history. Every corner of this building has a story to tell, from the Oval Office to the Lincoln bedroom. You can practically feel the weight of all the decisions that have been made within its walls. The portraits and artifacts inside offer a glimpse into the lives of the leaders who shaped the nation. Now, getting a tour isn't easy. You gotta plan ahead and submit a request through your local congressman. The process can take months, so patience is key. But trust me, it's worth the effort. The sense of history and significance you'll experience is unparalleled. Walking through the East Room, seeing the Oval Office, it's an experience you won't forget. Each room is meticulously preserved, offering a window into the past. And hey, even if you don't snag a tour, you can still check out the White House from afar. The view from Lafayette Square is iconic and offers plenty of photo opportunities. Take a stroll around Lafayette Square, snap some pics, and soak up the presidential vibes. It's a great way to feel connected to the nation's history, even from a distance.
All right, time to check out another DC icon, the Washington Monument. This towering obelisk is hard to miss. It dominates the skyline and serves as a constant reminder of the city's namesake. Now you can admire the monument from afar, or you can do what I do, take the elevator to the top. The view from up there is absolutely breathtaking. You get a 360-degree panorama of the entire city, from the Capitol building to the Lincoln Memorial, and everything in between. It's a must-do for any first-time visitor to DC. Just be prepared for a bit of a wait. Those elevator lines can get long.
Next up, we're taking a deep dive into American history at the National Museum of American History. This place is a treasure trove of artifacts, from Abraham Lincoln's top hat to Dorothy's ruby slippers from The Wizard of Oz. You can explore exhibits on everything from the American Revolution to the Civil Rights Movement, from the First Lady's gowns to the Star-Spangled Banner. It's a fascinating and immersive experience that will leave you with a newfound appreciation for the stories that have shaped this nation. And hey, if you're feeling peckish, grab a bite at the museum's cafe. They have some killer mac and cheese.
All right, let's escape the concrete jungle for a bit and head over to the U.S. Botanic Garden. This hidden gem is a breath of fresh air, literally. Step inside, and you're greeted by a lush oasis of greenery with exotic plants from all over the world. You've got towering ferns, delicate orchids, cacti, succulents. It's a feast for the senses. Take a stroll through the different climate zones, learn about the fascinating world of plants, and just enjoy the tranquility. It's the perfect place to escape the city buzz and reconnect with nature.
Next up, we're paying our respects at a truly moving memorial, the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. This somber wall, etched with the names of over 58,000 American service members who lost their lives in the Vietnam War, is a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made for our freedom. Take your time here, reflect on the names etched in the granite, and remember those who served. It's a humbling and emotional experience, but an important one. And while you're here, check out the nearby 3 servicemen statue and the Vietnam Women's Memorial. They're equally powerful tributes.
All right, after a long day of exploring, it's time to let loose and experience DC's vibrant nightlife. And there's no better place to do that than the U Street corridor. This historic neighborhood is bursting with energy, with live music venues, trendy bars, and some of the best Ethiopian food you'll ever have. Catch a jazz show at the historic Lincoln Theater, grab a drink at a speakeasy-style bar, or dance the night away at a rooftop club. U Street has something for everyone, and the energy is contagious.
So there you have it, folks, my top 12 must-do activities in Washington, D.C. From historical landmarks to hidden gems, this city has something for everyone. I hope this video has inspired you to book that trip to DC and experience all that this amazing city has to offer. And hey, if you're planning a trip, hit me up in the comments. I'm always down to share more tips and recommendations. Safe travels, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. Let us know in the comments which of these spots you're most excited to visit.